Right, this article we were talking about a moment ago, the New York Times is calling the U.S. Congress the most unproductive Congress in history. Really shouldn't surprise anyone.
Yeah, Congressman of the 52nd District, Scott Peters, is joining us this morning to break it all down. What does this all mean?
Well, it's no surprise. I mean, we're coming off of many years of really divisiveness and contentiousness in Congress, and huge fights that preceded me over the adoption of the new health care law, and a lot of we're still facing the residue of that. I was encouraged by the budget deal, where we said, I ran on this idea of no budget, no pay. We cancel the budget, we shouldn't get our pay. Well, finally, we're going to end this crisis-to-crisis management. It's not a perfect deal, and it's not a complete deal, but it at least will calm us down, I think.
And we want to talk more about the budget, but let's go back to the original criticism. And I know when you went to Congress, when you were elected, you said, I'm going to go and I'm going to get together with all these freshman congressmen, and we're going to change things. Are you frustrated with that idea?
Well, I've been frustrated all along with the hardness of the partisanship. Like I've said from time to time, 20% of the Congress was elected with me last November. We all heard the same message, which was stop fighting and start fixing. But a lot of folks have been around for a long time at really safe seats, not that concerned, thinking about the next election. So it's going to take some more time to change that. We're working on it. And maybe this budget agreement was a hopeful sign.
A lot of folks are saying they're in that hurry up and wait type limbo. What do they need to do in order to light the fire, so to say, and get things going?
Well, people need to weigh in. I think that one of the things that it would be great if people would hear from around the country that they expect action from their Congress members. Every time I'm back in the district, I'm out to talk to community groups, businesses, military facilities to find out kind of how we can be more responsive. A lot more of that kind of contact with people, I think, would be really useful to the body. All
right, let's talk about the budget. A lot of Republicans and Democrats weighing in that they're not real happy with it, but hey, at least we agreed on something.
Right.
How does this help San Diego? How should San Diegans look at this budget and go, okay, this is a good idea, good deal?
Well, I think in general the fits and starts and the crisis-to-crisis management that we've seen is really not good for businesses and families and the military as they try to plan. So this will provide some stability, which is very, very helpful. It will loosen up the sequester. Back in 2011, they came up with this idea of cutting the budget across the board, which makes no sense. In the military, it makes no sense because it has nothing to do with the mission. So this will give some flexibility. It will restore some of that money and help fund some of those programs. Our contracting community can start to plan. Maybe it can hire some more people, help job creation. And then in the life sciences, those institutions that depend on federal research money, each one of those labs is a small business that employs people, and they've really had to hold back now. I think now they'll have some more certainty, have a little bit more funding. This doesn't complete the task, doesn't complete the work we have to do, but it takes that pressure of crisis-to-crisis uncertainty off the economy nationally and here in San Diego.
What do you think the main focus should be next year?
Well, we have a lot more to do. I mean, we still have significant long-term budget issues that we have to deal with. We have to reform the immigration system. There's no doubt about that. Everyone agrees the tax system is broken, and we need to address that. And it seems to be a lot of agreement about that. So those are some things that I'd like to see us take up right away. And getting those behind us would also really help spur job creation both nationally and locally.
Home for the holidays, what will you be doing?
I'm going to be home as much as I can. My mom turns 80. We're going to take one trip to the East Coast. All my sisters and I and our families are going to get together with her and help her celebrate. She wants us in her house.
And
so we're looking forward to that. But other than that, spend time with the family.
Well, safe travels and happy holidays to you.
Thank you so much. Stay tuned. We're going to be right back with more after this.